The Sigma male stands out in a world full of noise. He doesn't chase attention, follow trends, or play by society's rules. Instead, he walks his own path, quiet, focused, and powerful. He's not trying to be a leader or a follower. He simply lives life on his own terms. That's what makes him different, and that's what makes him strong. But this strength isn't just natural. It comes from habit. What makes Sigma males truly unstoppable isn't just their mindset. It's what they do every day. They've built routines that protect their peace, sharpen their focus, and keep them moving forward. These habits aren't loud or flashy, but they work. And over time, they lead to real results. In a world that pushes people to fit in, Sigma males stay centered. They don't need approval to feel confident. They don't need a crowd to feel supported. They build themselves from the inside out, and habits are a big part of that process. This video will break down 6 key habits that every Sigma male must master. These habits will help you stay strong, calm, and ready for whatever life throws at you. They'll help you grow in silence and move with purpose. They're not just habits, they're tools for independence and success. If you've ever felt like you don't belong in the usual systems, if you've always wanted to break away and build a life that's fully your own, then these habits are for you. Let's start with the first one, the habit that gives Sigma males their deepest strength, embracing solitude. Habit 1. Embracing solitude. For a Sigma male, solitude isn't lonely. It's power. While many people feel nervous or bored when they're alone, Sigma males come alive. Quiet time gives them space to think, recharge, and reset. It's where they find clarity and build control over their emotions and actions. This habit starts with a mindset. Being alone is not the same as being weak. In fact, Sigma males believe the opposite. They know that constant company often leads to distraction. To grow, they step back from the crowd and go inward. When alone, Sigma males read, reflect, plan, or just breathe. There's no pressure to entertain or perform. It's just time to be real, to think clearly without outside voices. This is when they come up with ideas, solve problems, or realize what needs to change in their lives. No noise, no drama, just clear thought. Many people avoid being alone because it forces them to face their thoughts. But Sigma males welcome that challenge. They use solitude to study themselves. What are their weaknesses? What triggers stress? What are they avoiding? Instead of running from discomfort, they use it to grow stronger. This habit also builds discipline. When you're alone, there's no one to push you, no one to impress. That means your actions must come from within. Sigma males use this space to train their minds, stick to routines, and stay focused on goals. Another key benefit of solitude is emotional control. Sigma males don't react based on crowds or trends. Because they spend time with their own thoughts, they know what they feel and why. They don't lash out or break down easily. Their calm is real, and it's earned through time alone. Even socially, solitude plays a role. Sigma males don't chase groups or follow social rules. They choose when to connect and when to retreat. This makes their presence rare, and when they do speak or act, it carries weight. Of course, solitude doesn't mean cutting everyone off. It just means being selective with time and energy. Sigma males know that quiet is not empty. It's full of potential. By choosing solitude, they create space for growth, truth, and action. To master this habit, start small. Take time each day to be alone without distractions. No phone, no music, just you and your thoughts. It might feel strange at first, but over time it becomes your strongest source of clarity and strength. For the Sigma male, solitude isn't a retreat. It's the training ground. It's where the quiet becomes sharp and the silence becomes power. Habit 2. Continuous self-improvement. Sigma males don't believe in staying the same. They believe in growing every single day. They know that no matter how smart, skilled, or experienced they are, there's always room to get better. That's why the habit of self-improvement is a core part of their daily life. This habit starts with one simple idea. You are your best investment. Sigma males take that seriously. They read books, take courses, watch lectures, and learn from people who know more than they do, not because they want to show off, but because they want to keep evolving. They don't wait for a boss, teacher, or coach to push them. The drive comes from within. They set goals, track progress, and keep raising the bar. It might be learning a new language, mastering a skill, improving their finances, or just building better habits. Whatever it is, they stay consistent, even when no one's watching. Self-improvement also means being honest about weaknesses. Sigma males don't hide from their flaws. They study them, break them down, and work on them quietly. This builds real strength, not fake confidence, but growth that comes from facing hard truths and doing the work. They also stay open to feedback. Even though they're independent, they know they don't know everything. If someone offers insight, they'll listen, think it through, and decide what to apply. They don't let ego get in the way of learning. Time management is another big part of this habit. Sigma males value their time and use it wisely. They cut out distractions, limit useless activities, and focus on tasks that move them forward. Every day they ask, "Did I get better today?" That question keeps them sharp. And it's not just about personal gain. Self-improvement helps them contribute more to others. Whether it's sharing knowledge, solving problems, or staying calm in stressful moments, their growth helps people around them too. This habit also brings peace. When you're improving, you stop comparing. You don't need to chase success like others do. You know you're moving forward in your own lane, at your own pace. That kind of quiet progress is what sets Sigma males apart. Even when they succeed, Sigma males don't stop. They stay humble. They know today's success doesn't guarantee tomorrow's. That's why they keep learning, keep building, and keep refining who they are. To master this habit, start simple. Pick one thing to improve and work on it daily. Track it. Stay honest. Push through the slow days. Over time, you'll build momentum, and you'll start to see real change. Sigma males don't try to be perfect. They just try to be better, day after day. That steady grind done in silence makes them truly unstoppable. Habit 3. Maintaining physical and mental health. A strong mind needs a strong body, and Sigma males understand this deeply. That's why they make health a non-negotiable habit. They know that without energy, focus, and clarity, they can't reach their goals. So they treat their physical and mental well-being as a top priority. This doesn't mean they're obsessed with looking perfect. They focus on function, not flash. Regular workouts, healthy meals, and enough rest are part of their daily routine. They don't skip the basics. They know that feeling good physically gives them an edge in everything else. Exercise is a key part of their life. Whether it's weightlifting, running, martial arts, or just body weight training, Sigma males stay active. Not for attention, but for control. A strong body gives them discipline. Every rep, every session builds not just muscle, but mental toughness. They also eat with purpose. They avoid junk and focus on clean, real food. Not to follow a trend, but to fuel their goals. They stay hydrated, avoid overdoing it with alcohol or sugar, and stay consistent, even when no one's watching. But physical health is only half the picture. Sigma males also protect their minds. They use tools like journaling, deep breathing, or even just quiet reflection to stay centered. Some meditate. Others take long walks alone. What matters is staying aware of their mental state and staying in control of it. They avoid drama and negativity. That means cutting out toxic people, limiting news overload, and staying off social media when it feels draining. They know their mental space is valuable, and they guard it the same way they'd guard their home. Sleep is another priority. Sigma males don't brag about burning out. They rest when needed and respect recovery time. They know that clear thinking and sharp decisions come from a rested brain, not a tired, stressed-out one. They also deal with stress in real time. Instead of letting problems pile up, they face them. Whether it's a hard talk, a major decision, or just a tough day, they stay grounded. They don't let emotions run wild. They breathe, think, and act. To master this habit, keep it simple. Move your body every day. Eat clean food. Sleep enough. Take time to clear your mind. It's not about being perfect. It's about being steady, strong in body, clear in mind. Sigma males treat health like a tool, one that keeps them sharp, focused and ready for anything. Habit 4. Practicing minimalism. Sigma males don't like clutter. Not in their homes, not in their minds, and not in their lives. That's why minimalism is one of their key habits. It's not about owning the least or living like a monk. It's about cutting out what doesn't matter, so there's more space for what does. They understand that too much stuff, physical or mental, gets in the way. A room full of junk creates stress. A calendar packed with pointless tasks kills focus. A life built on keeping up with trends just adds pressure. Sigma males avoid all of that. Instead, they build a clean and simple environment. Their homes are organized. Their closets are full of things they actually wear. Their desks aren't buried under mess. This setup helps them think clearly. When the outside is calm, the inside feels calmer too. Minimalism also applies to their time. They don't say yes to everything. They pick what truly matters and leave the rest. If something doesn't add value, a meeting, a party, a hobby they've outgrown, they let it go. That's not being rude. That's protecting peace. Their digital life follows the same rule. No endless notifications, no hours scrolling for nothing. They turn off what drains them and keep only what helps them move forward. Their phones are tools, not traps. This habit creates mental space. With fewer distractions, Sigma males have more energy to think, plan, and act. They don't waste brain power deciding what to wear or stressing over a packed schedule. They save that energy for growth. It also saves money and cuts stress. They don't buy things to impress others. They buy what works, quality over quantity, always. And because they're not chasing status, they don't fall into the trap of needing more just to feel good. Emotionally, minimalism means they don't hold on to old baggage. If something or someone is toxic, they move on. No drama, no guilt, just clean breaks and forward motion. This habit also builds discipline. It's not easy to let go of stuff, routines, or people. But Sigma males do it anyway. And that mental toughness shows in every area of their life. To build this habit, start by asking, does this help me grow? If not, remove it. Slowly but surely. Clean your space. Cut noise from your schedule. Say no to things that don't serve your future. Minimalism isn't about having less. It's about having more of what matters. And for the Sigma male, that means more focus, more freedom, and more power to live life on his terms. Habit 5. Strategic socializing. Sigma males don't avoid people, but they don't chase them either. Socializing is not a need. It's a choice. And that choice is always made with care. They only give time and energy to people who truly matter. That's what makes their social life different. While others may collect contacts, jump from event to event, or keep up appearances, Sigma males keep things tight. They don't hang out just to avoid being alone. In fact, they protect their alone time because it keeps them balanced and sharp. But when they do connect with others, it's real. No fake laughs. No forced conversations. No pretending to be interested. They build deep relationships with a few close people, people who share values, challenge them to grow, or bring peace instead of stress. This selectiveness may look cold from the outside, but for Sigma males it's about quality over quantity. A few real connections matter more than a room full of shallow ones. They'd rather have one honest conversation than a dozen small talks that go nowhere. They also stay clear of toxic people. Drama, gossip, control, they don't play those games. If someone drains their energy or disrespects their peace, the Sigma male walks away without looking back. This keeps their circle clean and their mind clear. Strategic socializing also means setting strong boundaries. Sigma males say no often and without guilt. They don't explain every choice. They just protect their space. That control over their time is what allows them to stay focused on their goals. They're also good listeners. In a world where everyone's talking, Sigma males observe. They read between the lines. They pick up on what's not being said. This gives them a better understanding of people and helps them choose wisely who they let in. Online, they're the same. No need for constant posts or attention. They may not respond quickly. They may take breaks. And they don't feel bad about it. Their phone isn't their boss. They stay in control of how and when they connect. This habit also helps in business. Sigma males don't network to be popular. They build strong partnerships based on trust, not gain. If they respect someone, they show it. But they never fake interest just to climb a ladder. To master this habit, start by asking, is this person helping me grow or holding me back? Be honest. Make space for the right people and step away from the wrong ones, quietly but firmly. Sigma males don't need a crowd to feel strong. Just a few real connections, chosen with care, are more than enough. That's why this habit isn't just about who you know. It's about knowing yourself well enough to choose who stays in your life. Habit 6. Upholding personal integrity. Integrity is the backbone of the Sigma male. While others may shift their values to fit in or please others, Sigma males live by a personal code. They don't just talk about principles, they live them. That's what makes this habit so powerful. Integrity means doing the right thing even when no one is watching. It means staying honest, keeping promises, and holding firm to your values, even when it's hard. For Sigma males, integrity isn't about image. It's about truth. They want to be proud of the man they see in the mirror. This habit shows in how they speak. Sigma males don't sugarcoat or twist words to avoid conflict. They say what they mean and mean what they say. If something matters, they'll speak up. If it doesn't, they won't fake it. Their word is solid, and people around them know they can be trusted. It also shows in how they treat others. Sigma males don't play mind games or act out of ego. They respect boundaries, stay loyal to their values, and treat others fairly, even if they disagree. They don't need to prove they're right. They just stick to what feels true. Living with integrity gives them a deep sense of peace. They don't waste energy pretending, lying, or chasing approval. What you see is what you get. That makes them reliable, even if they're not always liked. Respect means more to them than popularity. This habit also helps them lead themselves. In a world full of pressure and distractions, Sigma males stay grounded. They don't cut corners, follow trends blindly, or fall into shady behavior just to get ahead. Their success is clean. Their path is earned. Integrity also gives them inner strength during hard times. When life gets tough, they don't fold. They go back to their values and use them as a guide. That makes their choices steady and their actions clear. Even when things fall apart, they stay true. But this habit takes effort. Temptation shows up all the time. To lie, to take shortcuts, to say what others want to hear. Sigma males fight that. They remind themselves that short-term gain isn't worth long-term regret. They also forgive themselves when they slip. Integrity doesn't mean being perfect. It means owning mistakes, learning from them, and doing better next time. That level of honesty, even with themselves, is what makes them strong. To build this habit, start by asking, what do I stand for? Write down your top values. Then check. Are your actions matching them? If not, adjust. Keep your word. Be clear. Stay honest. Over time, this becomes second nature. Sigma males don't live to impress. They live to align. Their outside actions match their inside beliefs, and that's what makes them rare. Sigma males don't rise by luck. They rise by habit. Solitude sharpens them. Growth drives them. Health fuels them. Simplicity frees them. Boundaries protect them. And integrity defines them. These 6 habits are not trends. They're a way of life. If you want to walk your own path, stay focused, and move with quiet power, these are the tools you need. Don't rush to become a Sigma male. Just start with one habit. Keep it real. Stay consistent. Over time, you'll feel the change in how you think, act, and lead yourself. Build habits. Build strength. Stay unstoppable.